Alright guys, Saturday, July 15, 2023. Welcome back to the pod. Alright, so y'all are rolling with doing some Uber Eats deliveries, yo. It's almost 5 o'clock, so it's almost dinner rush. So I'm hoping people have been ordering right before dinner. Dang it. I've got to fix the steering fluid because we're out. So, alright, so let me do that before I get going. I guess I gotta turn the car off. This car is a lot to handle. Nobody maintains it really. So, alright, pop the hood. We'll get into it once I get the fluid in. Alright. Got the hood popped. This thing really annoys me. Alright. So I'm just putting the last little bit in. Alright. Cut back. Alright. Alright. Now we're about back ready to rock and roll. Gotta wipe my hands off. I keep some little antibacterial hand wipes in the car. Comes in handy. Kind of like wet wipes. And okay. So while we're waiting for Uber Eats deliveries to come in, I decided let me do some podcasting. But gotta go down the street because we are far away from shade sitting in this driveway. And I'm already starting to melt. So let me start this car and get the AC back up. That's the thing I gotta check before I leave. Alright. Car sounds kind of normal. Alright. So let's get back in it. Sorry guys. Get about a 4 or 5 minute worth of just me doing little things. So yeah, I got my water to hydrate. I don't know exactly where I want to go. I ate lunch at like 2. It's 4:46 p.m. right now. The windows are kind of cleaned off now. And I'm just trying to kind of make sure I'm situated. My car, that was the wrong word, not car. My phone's set in the, I use the tripod to hold up my phone, and it's kind of wrapped around the door handle on the inside. So, alright guys, now I'm ready to go. I think yesterday I drove for a little bit with my light with my with my parking brake on. And then, so I don't know. Kind of waiting on pedestrians. People come on this street because it's not a through street, and people like to kind of ride electric, like motorized bikes, and this guy's got this weird kind of, I don't know if it's a type of scooter. It looked, not a scooter, but a, it reminds me of those, I don't know what it's called. It's like a street snowboard, like an all seasons street snowboard that you're supposed to be able to use. I just don't know how you're supposed to stop. But yeah, so I'm driving to my shaded spot. That's where I've gotten a couple orders from before. I don't know why at my house I don't really get a lot of orders. Just sitting right there. I think once I've gotten an order that I missed, but otherwise it seems to be, I gotta be down the road a little bit, and then that seems to be the little sweet spot. So if I don't get orders, I'll just podcast, and if I do get orders, then I gotta go do the orders. But one thing I don't like about Uber Eats, for those who might know it well, it doesn't really tell you a lot of information about what you're doing. Like, while you're driving, it's kind of hard to, like, understand. So, for example, yesterday, right when I was getting off the freeway, I was like an exit from the freeway, and I had my phone ready to, like, click go on Uber Eats app. And so I just had it just loaded and ready, so I didn't have to, like, get into the app and start, like, messing around with my phone. And it was just set up in the holder, and I was like, okay, when I get a certain distance, I was coming towards home from Long Beach, and I was like, okay, when I get a certain distance, I'm gonna click for Uber Eats. And right when I was about to get off the freeway, I got an order. So it didn't really tell me any other information about this order. All it told me was, because I don't know what time it was like maybe like 11:40 something, and it told me 2 or 3 minutes from the place where I needed to be, and then it told me that the delivery was due at 12:12. So you can kind of only estimate, like, how long you're going to be driving by how long it tells you it's supposed to take to get the deliveries, you know what I mean? And so that to me becomes an annoyance with Uber Eats. Right now I've got one showing up that says 15 minutes, 1.2 miles total for $6.93. We're gonna take it, because, alright, so Starbucks. Alright, so I know where this is. It's not that far at all. So I'm just gonna go to the Starbucks. So sorry guys, we're not recording for way too long. But I'm about to go to this Starbucks that's like 2 lights down. So I'm gonna come out at one of the lights. Shoot, I could have gone back that way. Dang it, let me go back that way. I'm gonna go back behind the building, because there's no pedestrians back in this back alley, and there's no speed bumps. So now I'm coming out the opposite direction, but this is what I'm choosing to do for myself. So alright, we're coming out this way. It better not be a car blocking. It is. Are they leaving? I think they're leaving. Yeah, I think they're exiting. Alright. So trying to get out of here, people. If they're going right or left, I think they're going left. I'm going right. The map on Uber Eats is not that good. I don't find it to be that helpful. Oh, it's not this Starbucks. It's another Starbucks? Which Starbucks is it? Damn, it's all the way over there. Alright, so it's gonna be one extra lane over. Shoot. Okay. Alright, so let's go. Alright, so yeah, today hasn't been too challenging. I wasn't able to kind of figure out a game plan early on. I was up early at like 6 something, and then I decided, I don't really want to be up that early. So I wasn't up that early. I went to bed again, like around 7, and went back to bed until maybe 9 or so. Or 10, no, it was like 9:30. Then I didn't really eat until about like 10. Then I ate lunch around 2. I ate 2 big meals, so I don't really think I need that much for dinner, honestly. So I'd rather go out and just make some cash. That's what I decided. Dude, there's a Starbucks in here? I don't think I knew there was a freaking Starbucks. Alright then. Oh, that's a Starbucks? Oh, that's Starbucks. I hate that Starbucks. Dang it. Okay, now I know where I'm going. Alright, so I'm just gonna keep doing my orders, basically. You guys can do like a ride along, I guess. I'm covering up my gym bag in case it's a problem. I don't want somebody breaking in the car or something. But yeah. This order isn't for a lot of money, but I hope it's not too far away. It said 1.3 miles total. So I don't know if that means for the whole trip or just for what I'm doing right here. But it's really not a lot of money. It says by 5 p.m. So yeah, that gives me like 6 more minutes to get where I'm trying to go. So it shouldn't be that far, at least. Alright. So it's hard for me to like think and do this at the same time and like talk, but yeah, I'm basically just kind of starting the busy part of my day. I did one job application. It took me like over an hour and a half. Because I had to, I don't know, there's something wrong with the PDF copy of my resume. It makes it so I can't freaking use my resume. So, alright, so I'm just gonna go pick this guy up. I'll be back with you guys when I have a lull, because right now I'm gonna try and rush this to get on time. So let's see. There we go, that delivery's done. More than 1 minute early. I saw a little shady region where I can park and wait and see if any more deliveries come my way. Just like I mentioned though, like that was kind of a sweet spot, right? Like I didn't even fully have time to like officially park before an order came through. So yeah, that's kind of the only way to really tell how long something's gonna take is it tells you like how many minutes and how many miles, but it doesn't really tell you the specific location. So I was like 2 lights away from the Starbucks, and then delivered it like on the other side of the shopping plaza and maybe like 1 street up that direction. So but yeah, I usually don't spend Saturdays being busy at all, but I just didn't feel like sitting around at the house today. Like, it kind of gets my mood up to kind of be productive, get out, get into something kind of like, a little bit like use my brain. Like, this is kind of mind numbing, but it's not like that tedious. It's just kind of like, all right, like, it's like a task that's slightly better than just sitting home, if that makes sense. But it's not like, the best of like fun or anything, because it does take a little bit of attention, and especially when you're on the road driving. Like, I feel like it's a little different if you're parked and then you see an order. It's like, okay, like, you can look at it a little bit easier. But if you're already kind of on the road and then an order comes through, then you're like, oh shoot, like, I gotta like tend to this order now. Here comes another one. I gotta pull over to read it. So let us see. And it counts down when you're reading it. So 17 minutes. I don't know where this is. Alright, well, we're gonna take it. So we're going to a bistro. Alright. And then... Alright, so we're gonna take this order. So I don't know where this is, actually. Let me look at the map a little bit better. It's over... Okay. Alright, now I know where we need to go. Okay. The issue is trying to figure out where you need to be. Because if you're already driving, it is slightly complicated, to try to figure out, like, where the heck am I going, So, I'm gonna go... The good thing about driving in my own neighborhood is I usually kind of know where I'm going. This one's gonna take a little while. It's giving me less than 30 minutes to get there, like 25 minutes or so to get the order and get to that house. I think it's gonna take more like 35 minutes, but we'll see. Dang, it's taking me this way. I think I want to go the other route, actually. That way's busy. See, I kind of know the neighborhood a little bit, so, because I'm from here, so it is a little bit, that puts me a little bit at ease. Because sometimes it's like, oh yeah, I know the area, or oh yeah, like I know kind of where I'm supposed to be going. So that does really help, in all honesty, to kind of know like where you're trying to go. I find it a little hard to do it in any area where I'm completely not familiar. Dang, where am I going? I need to go up this way. Bros, I don't even know. It says one city and then it says another city, so it's kind of hard to know. And it keeps telling me where to turn. It is a little annoying, I'll admit. Like, I don't like the map, but it's easy to complain. I have like a billion things I can complain about. So I'm gonna stop complaining. Dang. I went the wrong way. I gotta wait in this long ass line of cars. Alright. Let's see. Let's see if they'll let me over. There's no way I'm getting all the way over there. Damn. There's no way I can get all the way over there. I gotta just wait for the light. I hate these long lights, man. It's so annoying. I might not be able to turn. I'm getting honked out. It's kind of crazy. Cars drive so fast and then they want you to move. It's like, well, you saw me here from like half a mile away. So why didn't you just slow down? But I don't know. It's hard to make a turn across like 6 lanes of traffic. I'm trying to get across like 6 lanes here. Come on, guys. I don't even care if I make the light. I just want to get over. Dang. Go. Slow people. I'm not a fan of driving in LA, in case you guys haven't noticed. It's not my forte. But yeah. So I don't know. But I guess Saturday early evening is a better time to go picking up stuff. So that's pretty cool. I only got like a $2 tip for my other order. So that's kind of lame. It said $6 or something like that, and I think they gave me like $2. But I don't know. I gotta check later. But alright, guys, I'm gonna log off of talking on here. I'm saying nothing. Ready goes, round 3. Alright. I've been rolling for like, let's see, 4:42 p.m. It's now 5:53 p.m. and I just got done stopping into O'Reilly's and grabbing a little more steering fluid, another container, because I think I just burned it all out. We're leaking pretty bad. And I'm thoroughly annoyed. But yeah. I mean, it's even leaked a little since I've been sitting here in the car. So, yeah, I'm gonna go drive back around to another part of the neighborhood. I don't think I like driving up in these hills. So I'm gonna go to a flatter area of town and see if I can pick up some orders over there. I'm not too sure yet, but I'd rather try that area. Then I might go chill at the pier. I don't really know yet. I might go over to the pier. I'm not sure yet though. So yeah, I've been kind of working for like an hour, and just like expected, I was able to get 2 deliveries in about an hour. One was about $6, I think. One was about $10, I think. I didn't get good reception in the hilly areas, so I don't really know exactly how much I was making. And I hope it logged what I was doing. So I'm just about to just keep going. I'm just gonna keep going to another area because I just don't like being around these hills. So I'm gonna go over by the mall. I don't want to get any orders in the mall. Jeez, I hate that. But I'm gonna chill over in another area because I live near this hilly area, so I don't want to pick up any more orders right here. But we're not going that far, so I just don't want to keep getting orders in that area because it's draining my gas and the car does not like it. I try not to drive this car in like really hilly areas, so we'll see. But alright guys, alright. So yeah, I mean, I really haven't gotten up to much today. I woke up, like I said, did the brunch eating at home and kind of chilled. Finished watching this series. It's like 10 episodes called Beef. Really loved it. I started it yesterday sometime during my lunch yesterday. Watched some last night till I was falling asleep. Dude, I knocked out last night. Like, I don't know what time I fell asleep, but let's say near 11. I think I had texted a friend near 11. So yeah. I think I had texted a friend near 11. And so yeah, I'm just kind of up and out for now. Just trying to make a little bit of cash. The issue is this freaking car, it's not free to drive. I put maybe $60 of gas in it maybe a couple weeks back, and I don't drive that much. As you guys know, I go to the beach pretty much. I don't really go all that far. And yesterday I went to Long Beach and back, and so yeah, by today I was kind of out of steering fluid and everything. But yeah, yesterday I'd gone to the beach and back, and then Long Beach and back, and then some other days I've just gone to the beach like normal. So dude, I feel like I have a flat tire. Do I have a flat tire? This is just not my day. I need to pull over now and check. I'm getting so pissed off. I feel like I've got a flat tire. Maybe it's just the road. It's like, geez. It just didn't feel right. Alright. Nope, no flat at least. It's just a rumbly road. So, wow. Yeah. But all I'm trying to do is make a little cash, guys. It doesn't need to be that hard. Does it have to be that hard? Alright. So yeah, I had some of the NeuroGum at about 9:30 a.m. or so. Then I had, it was just half a piece at that time. Then I had another half a piece around, I don't remember what time, but I wrote it down. It was like an afternoon time period. And I had a whole piece around 3:30 p.m. So I don't know. I like that it kind of just gets my energy up and rolling. But it's not too, it doesn't make me too wiry. It doesn't get the bowels activated like with coffee too much. It doesn't make me feel the need to, it doesn't make me that thirsty. It makes me a little thirsty because it's got caffeine in it and stuff. So I am getting like a little bit of thirst. But whenever I say thirst, it like almost cracks me up because I don't know if you guys watch The Office, but that episode where Dwight was like saying like, I don't remember what he was saying he didn't want to watch, but he was like, thirst, now that's something I'd watch or something like that. So it was just kind of funny. Like, Dwight is so funny. Like, he's so obnoxious, but so funny. But yeah, I don't know, man. I got a lot to do. I'm gonna be banging out more job applications tonight and stuff. It's just a lot. It's so much to do. It's just so much. But I think now that I've got my resume in a place where I can copy paste, because the resume I made is through my class, and the one through my class only saves as a PDF, and I can't save as any other kind of Word document because it screws it up and makes it like garbled kind of, so it kind of doesn't look normal. Like, I didn't notice it, so I'm hoping I haven't been sending out like job applications previously that had all this like jumbled wording, because it like splits up the words and it looks like words, but then when you look at them, it's all like the letters are all scrambled up, and like, so like every R is like an L, and then it has like, it skips like every A or something like that. Like it's screwed up looking. And so I tried to copy paste from the PDF and it won't copy paste. And I finally found that I could, I just went into the resume of where I had typed in my professional profile and resume details into the freaking program that my class was using. So I typed in all that information, and that's basically all I did. I just took it and typed it all in, and I went from there. Basically, I typed in the info, and then I just kind of went with it, you know what I mean? So, like, I went to the area that looked like I was going to type it in, and then I just copied and pasted it onto a Word document that way. But it took some time. Then I had to go and edit a little bit of stuff to make it full sentences, because on the resume it's kind of like there's headers and everything, and then I was like, geez. So now I have, you know, because sometimes when you go into the applications, you have to like put in information manually, even though you upload your resume, which is so annoying. It's like, why do I have to put this in if it's already in my resume? And like, you want a resume and a CV, and it's all the same information, and then I'm typing it in, and it's like, it's just a waste of time. But it's like, whatever, you gotta play the game, you know. I'm considering taking some on-site work that's not remote only, if I can find something right in my neighborhood, something like really close by. I don't want to, but I mean, it might be what I have to do, just to kind of get rolling with things here, because I'm like, it's a struggle. Like, it's not a deep struggle. I'm not like suffering. It's just like one of those slightly obnoxious, kind of annoying kind of struggles, you know what I mean? Where you're like, okay, like, I have degrees, I've been to school, I've done all this stuff, and it's like, now I gotta go out of my way to like look for work. And I had an okay job before all this. Like, my job was like alright, you know. It wasn't the best of jobs, but it was solid, and I was able to save a lot, so there's that. But I have been spending a lot of what I've been saving, but that's why I'm trying to do Uber Eats and stuff, just to like replenish the money that I spend, because I don't want to be just like spending. That's not really me. So, alright, I'm in this parking lot. I gotta try to find somewhere with maybe like a little shade to try to park. Alright, I found a little tree. I'm gonna park over here behind this tree. Alright. Actually, I'm gonna park near multiple trees. So in case the shade moves if I'm here for a while. I probably won't be here that long, but alright. Now I'm a little more central, a little further away from this stupid hill. So let's hope I don't get any orders. Let's see. Alright, I hope you're still recording. So I'm going to turn the car off. Let's not keep that running. Actually, I might need it on because I need to charge my phone because we are running out of battery. So if you guys want to do Uber Eats, you gotta have a registered car, insurance for the car. Usually it has to be under your name. You could probably get away with it being under somebody else's name if they uploaded like their ID and stuff for you, and if you looked similarly enough, and if every time you needed to update they would load the information for you, you might be able to get away with doing it that way. But I don't really know. It might be risky. So I'm just gonna take a little break here for like 15 minutes. So alright, so I got, let's see how much I've made today. Probably like nothing. So between yesterday and today, I did one delivery yesterday. 2 deliveries today. The payment is set to cash out on July 17th. It says the balance is $23.19, but today it says I have available $20.35. So that's not a lot. That's for like, it says I was active online. Let me see. I got 15 points for 3 trips. And let's see. Yeah, I'm not getting like a whole lot. Let me see. See earnings activity. It's really not a lot of money. So the delivery yesterday was $10.04 during lunch with a $5 tip. The Starbucks delivery was $6.93 with a $4 tip. And the delivery I just did was $3.38. No tip has come through. So, and that one was further away. So the first one that I said was $10.04 with a $5 tip. That's 33 minutes and 50 seconds. The Starbucks one was 14 minutes, 23 seconds. And the other one was 26 minutes, 23 seconds. So as you can see, you barely get anything. It's really hard to tell. Like about 30 minutes, for about 26 to 30, for about 30 minutes, you get about $10. But I don't really know how come the other one is such a low amount. Like, because that one is a more expensive restaurant. The distance was a lot further away. But yeah, I guess the other one was 5.7 miles. And then it didn't feel like 5.7 miles, the one I did yesterday. Well, it was a little far, but I mean, it didn't feel like it because it was just straight down like Highway 1. And then this other one was like not like that, so I don't know. But I'll see. That might be the end of my driving for today. I don't really know. I kind of wanted to drive more, but I don't want to spend all my energy doing this. I just wanted to get out for like an hour or so. I don't know. I might just go to the beach and walk around. I don't really know yet. Just gotta charge. I'm gonna charge my phone in a few minutes. But yeah, we'll see if that other person tips. The reason why I took that one in the one that was up the hill is because that's a really nice neighborhood. A lot of times in the nicer areas, people tip really well. And so I was hoping, okay, it's a really nice area. Maybe they'll tip me really good. But also I forgot, I don't really get cell service up there. So maybe it was late. I don't really know. I don't think it was late, though. I think I was, like, exactly on time. But yeah. Let me see. See. So yeah, I don't really know if I have much more to say. Let me see, I've been on LinkedIn a lot today. I'll probably get back home and go back on LinkedIn. Let me see. So yeah, I might get back on LinkedIn tonight. Let me see. I'm trying to look at my notes. So as far as my notes say, I'm trying to track my mileage too. I need to get a log to write that stuff in. Yeah. So yeah, before the job applications and after my brunch, like between those two items today, around 11:45, that's when I had the NeuroGum, a fourth of a piece of the NeuroGum. So I ended up having a whole half of a piece earlier. I finished up that half from yesterday, and then I ate half of one and then another half of one. So I ate a whole one today. And then I showered somewhere before noon. Did some reading, some studying a little afternoon. Yeah, then those job applications I started at 12:20 and then didn't finish until like 1:45 or something. And I have those other gigs that I was doing with the apartment viewings. I got some correspondence, I guess yesterday at 4:30 p.m., which I was not aware of. It came from an unknown number, but I checked the voicemail today because I saw it, and I was like, let me just check it. And it happened to be from the site, and they sent an email, so I emailed them back today requesting a viewing Monday at like 10:30 a.m. And then I sent the details to the other person who kind of follows up with me. So I told them I have proof of a voicemail that they sent from an unknown number, and I'll be uploading that. And then I have some other information that I'll be uploading as well about the email, if they do email me. So let me just check my emails while I'm sitting here, because I wanted to make sure I emailed them before 5 p.m. today. Let me see. My other two are still in review. Let's see. I'm looking at it right now. Trying to check my emails. Let's see. Man, I got so much. All right. So oh my gosh, I pressed the wrong button. Alright, how do I check my email on here? I don't think this is the right email account. It is the right email account. I have like all these freaking email accounts. Yeah, I try to keep one email account for all of these oh man, one email account for all of these things that I have to do. So I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that I want to apply to. That's kind of what I want to be doing, is being home applying for jobs. And so, yeah. I don't really like driving around with no phone charge. Like, what if my car battery dies or something, and I need the phone to call AAA? That has happened to me before, where I've needed the phone and I couldn't use the phone, or the phone was like dying. So let me see. Dude, this mystery shopper gig thing, they message me so much. Like, I've been deleting their messages all freaking day long. So, like, they just sent me another, like, one message at 4:49 p.m., 4:54 p.m., 4:58 p.m., 5:06 p.m., 5:15 p.m., 5:23 p.m., 5:33 p.m., 5:43 p.m. It's like, Jesus. And it's like the same thing. Oh, no, one of those was Uber Eats, telling me about I can get Uber Eats groceries delivered. I wonder if I can do my own Uber Eats deliveries. Wouldn't that be weird? Like, you basically give yourself a discount. Like, you basically get paid. Could you do that? Could you order and then accept your own delivery? Or have, like, a family member order and then try to, like, accept their delivery if you're, like, go, like, a couple houses down or something. And then, yeah. I wonder if you could do that. That would be weird. Because say if you pick up, like, $60 worth of groceries and it's, like, $10 that you get paid, you basically get, like, $10 paid back for $60 that you spent. So that would be cool. It just sounds like you probably can't do that all the time. I don't know. I don't really have a lot to say, guys. Okay, well, thanks for sitting through this boring episode. That's all I'm really gonna do. I probably should have started delivering earlier. I just didn't want to get dressed and showered early, but I think it would have made more sense to kind of start delivering early. But yeah, I do kind of want to start just, like, working soon. I kind of don't care what the job is at this point. But I have an appointment on the 19th. The 19th, not the 9th. We have long past the 9th, guys. On the 19th, I have an appointment for WorkSource. That's going to be, I don't know what it's going to be for. I think we're talking about, did she message me? I don't know what the appointment's for. Let's see. Let me see if I can find any messages from her. Alright. Let me see if I can see her messages. I talked to her Wednesday. We scheduled an appointment 7/19. So it's this coming Wednesday. Job search progress scheduled. Follow up on job search progress. Okay. And she sent me some leads, but none of them seem to be too on point. But I'm gonna look through those once I get home and see, just kind of like make for sure I'm not like missing anything. Those aren't really jobs that I want, but I mean, I'd be willing to keep a job for like a month or two just to kind of meet some of my financial goals. And otherwise, it's kind of all I'm doing. All right, so with that, thanks for listening. I'm going to piece all these together and then post them up. All right, guys, have a good Saturday.